All right, what up, guys? Welcome once again to Noe Forex YouTube channel. You are welcome. If you are here for the very first time, just like I always say, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that when I post new content, you will be notified by YouTube. Okay, and if you have already subscribed, if you are a returning subscriber, please hit the like button. Give this video a thumbs up so that this video will be recommended to other traders as well. All right, and if you have done that, thank you very much. I love you. You are the best. All right, now let's go to the intro. All right, now welcome back. I believe you have subscribed and you have given this video a thumbs up already. Thank you so much. I love you. All right, now let's go to the topic of the day. The topic of the day is how to generate good capitals for your Forex journey. So how to generate capitals, good capitals for your Forex journey. Okay, now in learning Forex, it's not enough to learn Forex. When you after learning Forex, you need good capital to start your Forex journey. Okay, so like I tell people, I tell traders, stop wasting people. This is an analogy that I learned from one of the best Nigeria Forex trader, is Abi Forex. Okay, I learned this from Abi Forex. Abi Forex say he post one quote one day, say stop wasting pips. Okay, stop wasting pips. The same people that you caught, the same 50 pips that you caught and made $50. Another person is catching the same 50 pips and what, making tons of dollars, tons of hundreds and thousands of dollars. The same 50 pips. Why? You are wasting pips, brother. You are wasting pips, sister. You are wasting pips, my dear trader. So stop wasting pips. There are different ways you can generate good capitals to start your Forex journey, to kickstart your Forex journey and make good money from the Forex market. Because the truth is that 0.01 lot size can never make you money in Forex market. That's the truth. I've been there. You see the Lamborghini and the Bugatti that Forex traders post around. If you want to get there, you cannot get there with your 0.0 lot size. I'm not saying that using 0.0 lot size is bad. It's not bad. It depends on your capital. So that is why this video is coming to you, to tell you how to generate good capitals to start your Forex journey and make good money and make a living from the Forex market. Now let's go straight to the topic. Number one, I say you can get capital, good capital. The type of capital I'm talking about, let's say minimum of $1,000. Okay, minimum of $1,000 upward to $1 million to start Forex. Okay, so now when I'm talking about good capital, I'm talking about the minimum should be $1,000. Okay, how to generate these capitals? That is what I am about to share. The secret I'm about to share in this video. All right, I say number one, you can generate the first and the foremost there, you can generate capital through your income. Okay, through your income. What do I mean by that? That means for you to generate capital after learning Forex, because you need good capital to start. Okay, so after you've learned Forex, you've acquired the skill, you are now a profitable trader. You've demonstrated you've tracked your strategy, you've demonstrated your strategy, and you have seen that they are profitable. Now that you need capitals to start, how can you generate those capital? Those capital can come through number one, your income. Your income in the sense that your income could be money you worked for. Okay, that means from your salary, from your business you do, maybe from family and friends. These are income. Maybe family and friends dash you money. You engage in a certain business, you make profit. The profit is your income. You work, maybe you are a salary earner. Salary you earn maybe weekly or monthly is your source of income. So this type of money can be saved and accumulated to generate a capital to fund your Forex account. That is the number one. All right, the second way to generate capital for your trading journey or your trading career is through investors. Okay, the truth is that there are many countless number of investors out there looking for ways and where to invest the money and get profit in return. Okay, if you have a good trading strategy that you have tested and proven with at a long run, so you can approach investors, then how can this be done? All right, let me give you a little hint on how can this be done. But if you want a full details on how to attract investors, I will do another video about how to get investors to invest in your Forex career. Okay, so but now let me hint you on how to get these investors. For example, now after you must have demonstrated your strategy, you've gotten a very good edge in the market, you've tested yourself, seen that you are profitable. Okay, so now what do? You approach investors. And now how do you approach investors? Okay, now this is what I'm about to share with you now, right now, on how to approach investors. Just like I said, I will do another video just strictly on how to attract investors, but now let me give you an hint. Okay, now if you have, let's say, $50 to invest, you know that $50 will take you a long time to take it to, let's say, $100,000. All right, because now this good capital that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about $100, I'm not talking about $1,000, I'm talking about huge capital that's like up to $100,000 to invest in the forex market. Okay, so for you to get someone to give you that level of trust by giving you 100 and above, 100,000 and above to trade, you must have at least show the person proof that you can do it. So how do you get this proof? That is where you invest your $50 to $100. In that your $50 to $100, let's say now, let's take a good range of 100. Let's take 100. Let's say you invest $100 and you trade the $100 in a certain period, like 3 months. You trade just that $100. Okay, you trade that $100 in 3 months. That account, you make, let's say, a minimum of $10. Sorry, that's a minimum of 10% every month in that 3 months. So let's say in that 3 months now you make 30% of that account. That means you grow the account 30% more, because the truth is that those investors that have good money to invest, they are not looking for good return. They are not looking for huge return. Okay, they are much more interested in their capital preservation first before the profit. Okay, so they want to see proofs that their capital will be secured. Okay, so they are looking for a conservative way of trading. So that means 10% every month is not that huge. Okay, so you make 10% of that $100 every month. After investing this $100 into your forex account, and after you've traded it for like 3 months, making 10% of that account size every month, that's like $10 every month. So that means at the end of the 3rd month now, you should be in profit of 30%, which is going to be $30. That means you've grown the account from $100 to $130. Okay, now in these 3 months, what you do is that you connect that account, that same account that you traded for this period of time, you connect it to an account tracking website or an account tracking app like my FS book, tracking.com. There are so many of them that you can use to track your progress or your history, the history of your account. Okay, so when you connect your account to this tracking website that will track your history and the growth and the progress of that account, so what you do is that you give investors, you give any prospect investor that you want to invest into your forex career, you give them that's login details, the login details of that tracking account. Okay, that's the website of the track, that's the tracker's website, that's like the investor's website, and investor password and the account login. So they will log in on the back end of your account and monitor your growth. When they see the growth and the process of it, you can tell them, let them try you. Most of them, what they will do is that they may not give you the full capital they want to invest at the initial stage, but they might like give you some certain amount to test you. When you prove yourself, then they will now. All right, the next way to generate capital, good capitals for your forex journey, is through profits. This one is the one I love so much, because I'm a beneficiary of this very one. Okay, so one of the best ways to generate capitals for your forex journey is through profits. For someone that is just hearing profits for the very first time, you might be asking, what is profit or what are profits? Okay, now let me throw a little more light about what profits are and what they stand for. In later on, I will also do video about profits, okay, and how to join profits and how to register, I will also compare different profits in the next video, in one of the next videos I'll be doing next. Okay. Alright, so what are profits? Profits are institutions, organizations, companies that give professional traders good capitals to start the forex market journey. Okay, so that means, but before they'll give you this money, you must have been tested and trusted. What do I mean by that? They will give you some challenges. So when you pass the challenges, they will not give you some certain amount. And so this certain amount they will give to you, it will be as a result of your buying power. What do I mean by buying power? You have to pay a certain amount of money, a little fraction of what they are giving you. Okay, that is not even up to 1% of what they are giving you. All right, what you are going to pay is not even, most of the time it's not up to 0.5% of what they are giving you. All right, so for example now, if you are going for one, if you want account of $200,000 account size, you have to pay like 1,000 plus $1,000 to get 200,000 account size to trade. So you see, this is just like getting a free money to trade. And one good thing about this profit is that when you lose, the loss is not on you. Okay, when you lose, the loss is not on you. The only thing that you lose is the money that you're giving them. If you like lose $10,000 out of the $200,000 they've given you, the loss is not on you. They are not holding you responsible. That is why I love this so much. Okay, all right. So that is why I love this one very, very much. For example, now if you are buying, they have account size as minimum as $5,000. I think my MFF have $5,000 account, which will pay like $50 to get $5,000 account. You pay let's say $100 to get $10,000 account. You pay $1,000 to get $200,000 account. So these are ways to generate incomes. In one of the next videos I'll be doing videos about profits and how to connect to different profits and comparison between different profits and the best one for you to choose from. One of my next videos. Okay, so and the last one I will talk about is the TFT competition. What is TFT competition? TFT competition is a profit. Okay, that's the funded traders profits. Okay, the profit is known as the funded traders. Okay, so the abbreviation is TFT. So in TFT, in TFT profit, they have a challenge competition that they host or they give to professional traders every month. To register for the challenge is free. You register free. Then when you register for the challenge, everyone starts at the same time. So the challenge starts the very first day of every month, if that day falls on a trading day. But if the first day of the month falls weekend, that means it will start the first day of the week, of the trading week. Okay, so they start the challenge every first of the month and end it on the last day of the month. So the first 25 highest traders in that challenge, they will give you a certain account based on your position to trade. Okay, so when you go to their website, you can go to www.thefundedtraders profit, register with them, then sign up for the challenge, sign up for the competition. The competition takes 1 month. So after the 1 month, they announce the top winners will be rewarded by a profit account. So that means they will give you a profit account to trade. So from that profit account now, that is when you now have to go to the challenge. You can only participate in this when you don't have the capital required to buy a profit account. Okay, if you don't have the capital to buy a profit account, so you can register for this challenge if you know what you are doing. If you come out among the top traders, okay, you'll be given an account for you. You'll be given an opportunity to trade a profit account size depending on the position you take. I think the first position trades a $300,000 account, the second I think 100, then the third I think 100 or so. Then depending on your position, okay, I think to 50% out of the contest at the end of the month, get a certain account to trade as a profit. Alright, so these are the different ways you can generate money, good monies for your forex trading journey. Alright, now let me recap. Number one, ways to get money for your trading journey is through income. Your income could be through your salary, through business profits, it could be from family and friends, it could be dashed money, anyhow it comes. That's your income, your own money, so you can invest into forex. Okay, so and second way is what? Through investors. You approach investors with a good trading strategy and a proven strategy with your proofs of the accounts you traded and made profit from. So, and the third one is the profit, which is the one I'm so excited about to talk about. All right, so the profits that give professional traders money to trade, and the last one, which happened to be TFT competition without depositing a dime. Okay, so these are the different ways you can generate capital for your Forex journey. Thank you for sticking to the very end of this video. Alright, this is coming as a disclaimer. Please don't invest what you cannot afford to lose in Forex, because in Forex there's a possibility that you may lose some portion of your capital or all of your capital. So in all of these different ways of getting capital to invest into your Forex journey, so please don't invest what you cannot afford to lose. So especially that of the investors. Okay, so when you are getting investors, make sure you have a very good agreement with them. So don't accommodate what you cannot afford. Don't accommodate what you know you cannot handle, because if anything goes against you, you might be at risk of refunding or getting the investors' money back. Okay, that's why I prefer the funded trader. That's why I prefer the profit way of getting income to start your Forex journey, because in that way you only invest what you can afford to lose. If what you can afford to lose as a Forex trader is $50, simple and fast, you invest the $50, buy the $5,000 account and trade. So when you make profit from that, you can improve and increase your account size. Okay, so if your risk appetite, what you can afford to risk is $1,000, you can buy $200,000 account and start trading. So that's why I prefer the pro firms than any of the ways of getting money to trade the Forex market. Alright, this is as a disclaimer. Don't invest what you cannot afford to lose, because in Forex market you can lose some portion of your capital or even lose all if care is not taken. Alright, so thank you guys. See you guys in my next video.